Okay, I've got to admit it. It's really hard for me to get excited about an ordinary grilled chicken sandwich. But this chicken sandwich is one I can get excited about. Stay tuned and I'm gonna walk you through how I make the most amazing grilled chicken sandwich you've ever eaten. Hello and welcome to Grillin' and Chillin' with Coleman. And unless the real Coleman is still watching dance videos on TikTok, I'm Coleman. My passion is helping grilling and barbecue enthusiasts become the backyard grill master they've always wanted to be. Now let's be honest, the typical grilled chicken sandwich is usually dry and flavorless, and I usually only eat them when I'm on a diet, and as you can see, that's not very often. But the grilled chicken sandwich I'm gonna be making for you today will definitely change your mind. Let's fire up the grill. Do yourself a huge favor and ditch the boneless, skinless chicken breast for this sandwich. The cut that I prefer for my sandwich is the boneless, skinless thigh. Now the thigh's a dark meat, and believe me, it'll stay a lot more moist when you grill them. But even this needs a little help for a wow factor, and the first thing it's gonna need is a little trimming. Any excess fat or tags need to be removed. They usually come out of the package pretty good, but it all depends on your butcher. I know fat is flavor, but in this case, it's just gonna burn and char when we grill them, so it's important to remove them beforehand. Next, we need to get this meat so it's an even thickness all the way across. When it's an even thickness, it's gonna grill more evenly. Now, if we grill this to where the thicker part is done, this thinner part's gonna be overcooked and dried out. If we grill it to where the thinner part is done, this thicker part's still gonna be raw. Now, we can use this little trick on chicken thighs, but it also works really great on chicken breasts. To get everything even, I place each piece of chicken into a Ziploc bag. The only other thing I need to add to the bag is a squirt of avocado oil to keep the chicken from sticking to the bag. Then I go to town on it with a saucepan or anything heavy with a flat bottom. I keep smacking it till it's a uniform thickness all the way across. Do this with each one of the pieces separately. Now that we have them all in even thickness, they're gonna grill up a lot better. Now let's go ahead and add a little flavor to that chicken. The first step to this process is we're gonna marinate them in the refrigerator for about an hour or two. As a simple marinade, I like to use 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1/4 cup of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 cloves of minced garlic, and a shot of your favorite bourbon. A little for the marinade, a little for the chef, and mix it all together well. As an added bonus, you can also add a little splash of liquid smoke. I know, I'm gonna make the barbecue purists mad by saying that, but you know what? I don't care. Now pour all this marinade into a vacuum sealed bag. And then we're gonna add our chicken thighs right in on top of it. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, you can also use a Ziploc bag for this. Just make sure you squeeze all the air out of the bag. Then vacuum seal that bag to remove all the air and put it in the refrigerator for about an hour or two. Vacuum sealing really helps drive that flavor deep into the meat, plus it cuts the marinating time in about half. Now I use my sealer almost every day, and you really need to consider getting you one. If you don't have one, I'll put a link below to the one that I use. While that chicken's marinating, don't forget to request your free Grillin' and Chillin' sticker. Pop on over to my website and click on the Contact Us tab. Send me your mailing address and I'll send one out to you free of charge. I'll even pay for the shipping. Our chicken's been marinating now for a couple hours, so I went ahead and took it out of the bag and laid it out here on the platter. And while I did that, I chose the best side of each piece and laid that up on the platter. Anytime you're grilling a piece of meat, you want to put the top side down on the grill first. The grill grates are the cleanest then, and it tends to give you a better presentation. Now, I don't like to put cold chicken on a hot grill, so while it warms up a little bit, let's go ahead and get our grill ready. If you watch my videos regularly, you know that I don't use my gas grill very often, but I love to use it when I'm grilling chicken hot and fast. Now, I'm only grilling a few chicken thighs today, so I'm only gonna be using the 3 burners here on the left. If you're grilling your chicken over charcoal, light your charcoal and bank it to one side to create a hot zone and grill that chicken over the hot zone. Our target temperature for our grill today is about 450 to 500 degrees. Chicken needs to be grilled hot and fast, and if you grill it low and slow, it's just gonna dry it out and make it tough. Now, if you're looking for a few more tips on grilling chicken, I'll put a link right up here to a video that might help. I've already cleaned the grates, but I need to add a little oil to them to keep the chicken from sticking. You can use a spray or you can use a paper towel dipped in some oil and wipe it on the grates. Either way will work fine. While our grill is heating up, I'm going to throw together a quick avocado dressing that I'm going to be adding to the sandwich. This stuff is really simple to make and it adds a great layer of flavor. Now I like to make this in the Ninja Bullet because it's so simple to use, plus it's really easy to clean up. Here's what's going in it. 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 1 avocado, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, a teaspoon of ground pepper, 1 teaspoon of my G&C Chipotle Powder, and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Then blend it all together. Now that's a beautiful color. That's gonna look amazing on top of that chicken. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, that chipotle gave it a nice bite. All right, let's go ahead and get that chicken on the grill. But before we do, if you're enjoying this video and you're getting some value out of it, hit that red subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps more people find my videos. My grill has just hit 450 degrees, so let's go ahead and get the chicken on. But before we put it on, I want to hit it with some of my favorite seasoning that I love for grilled chicken. It's called Uncle Steve's Shake Competition Bird Shake, and I'll put a link below so you can pick some up. Just a little on top for now. I'll season the bottom once I get it on the grill. It doesn't take much, but this stuff is really great on chicken. I'm gonna rub a little more avocado oil on the grates. Chicken is real bad about sticking. Then the chicken goes on the grill top side down over direct heat. And season the bottom with some of that Uncle Steve's Competition Bird Shake. We're gonna leave it on the heat for about 2 minutes, then turn it clockwise 90 degrees. That's gonna give us some amazing grill marks. Once we see that the chicken's done about halfway through, it's time to flip it over. That shouldn't take more than a few minutes, but it really depends on the thickness of your chicken. When I flip it, I like to move it to a fresh part of the grill. That guarantees the grill will be hot and clean in that spot. And we're gonna leave it there for about 2 or 3 minutes. Then rotate each one 90 degrees. Now let's get the buns ready to toast a little. I like to spread a little butter on the buns before they go on the grill over direct heat. Once the buns are on, it's time to add a little cheese to the top of our chicken. My favorite for my chicken sandwich is pepper jack, but you can really use anything you like. After about 90 seconds, we need to start checking the temperature on our chicken. Chicken is done at 165 degrees, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull these at 155. The internal temperature is gonna carry them over to 165 while they rest. Now they're right at 155 now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything off. And while I do that, let's review what we did. First, we trimmed our chicken and beat the heck out of it with a pan. Then we made up our marinade and let our chicken soak in it for a few hours in the refrigerator. Then while our grill got hot, I made up some of my avocado dressing. It was then time to grill that chicken and toast up those buns. Once everything was done, it came off the grill to rest for a few minutes. Now that everything's done, let's go ahead and build this thing. First, the buns. Now, if you're like me, I hate dry buns on a sandwich. I also like something a little different than just plain mayo. My favorite is Thousand Island dressing. Just a little on each side will do. Then on the bottom bun, I'm gonna add a few sliced dill pickles. Man, I love pickles. And on top of those pickles, let's lay a piece of that grilled chicken we topped with our pepper jack cheese. Now, if you like onions and tomatoes, you can slap some right on top, but to be honest, I can't stand either one. Some people like to add lettuce, but I prefer fresh baby spinach. So let's add a few spinach leaves. Then on top of that spinach, how about a good helping of that avocado dressing we made? And just for good measure, just one more dash of Uncle Steve's Competition Bird Shake. Now for one last surprise, I grilled up some maple bacon earlier. I didn't film it because you guys know how to cook bacon. 2 thick strips to top off all this goodness, then on goes the top hat. Now, if you really wanted to spice this up another notch, top that bacon off with a little New Mexico green chili or even some sliced jalapenos. Now that's a chicken sandwich I can be proud of. For all you keto crazy people out there, you could leave the bun off this thing and make yourself one heck of a meal. All right, time for me to eat this thing. But hold on, I gotta be honest with you for a sec. In all my videos, I end up with me taking a bite of what I grill and I react to it, and honestly, I really hate watching people eat. So leave me a comment below. Do you really enjoy watching me eat on camera? It's not like I'm the first fat guy you've ever watched eat on camera before. So tell you what, I'm gonna skip it this time. Just take my word for it. This thing is going to be delicious. What I will do is cut it in half and show you all the goodness inside. Now it's time for me to eat. Thank you again for joining me in the G&C kitchen. If you like this video, here's a few more you might like. And please like down below and subscribe right up here. And don't forget to ring that bell. It'll let you know when I've got some new videos coming out. I always enjoy spending time with you in the G&C kitchen and sharing my recipes. Now y'all go grill something.